Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to deconstruct the actual resume of a top hotel executive. Our goal? To figure out the real blueprint for a killer career in five-star hospitality. Let's see what it really takes to get to the top.
All right, let's kick things off with the opening statement from this resume. Listen to this. Accomplished hotel management professional with a history of recognized and awarded success. Whoa. I mean, that's not just a summary, right? That is a bold claim. It sets the bar incredibly high. So the big question is, how does the rest of the resume actually prove it? And that really gets to the heart of what we're talking about today. What does recognized success even look like on a piece of paper? I mean, how do you take all your hard work and turn it into a story that just screams leadership and impact? Well, let's break it down. Okay, so first things first. Just like building a skyscraper, you've got to have a rock-solid foundation. So let's dig into the education and the professional groundwork that a career like this is built on. Now, check this out. What's really interesting to me is the mix here. You've got the standard degrees, sure, business administration, tourism, and hotel management, but look at what comes next. Executive programs and certificates from Cornell. We're talking top-tier stuff. This isn't someone who just got a degree and stopped. This shows a real commitment to always be learning, to always be at the cutting edge of the industry. All right, so with that kind of education under his belt, where did it take him? As you can probably guess, a career in high-end hospitality isn't usually a stay-in-one-place kind of deal. It's a global adventure, and this career, well, it's a perfect example of that. Just look at this timeline. We're going from Turkey to Azerbaijan, then Saudi Arabia, and over to Canada. This isn't just about getting a promotion. This is about taking on entirely new worlds. Imagine managing a luxury hotel in these completely different markets. It takes some serious skill, adaptability, and, a real understanding of different cultures to pull that off successfully. And that brings us to maybe the most important point of all. It's cool that he worked in all these places, but what really matters is, so what? What did he actually do there? See, the best career stories aren't just a list of job duties. They're told with numbers. Because no matter where you are in the world, measurable results, that's a language everyone understands. So, to really get his impact, we've got to learn a little industry lingo. Just two key terms, I promise. First, there's ADR. That's the average daily rate, basically the average price you pay for a room. Simple enough. But the second one, RevPAR, revenue per available room, that's the real game changer. It combines the room price with how many rooms are actually full. It's the ultimate metric for figuring out if a hotel is actually making money. It's a big, big deal. And boom, here's that lingo in the real world. At one hotel, he boosted the ADR by 10 euros. Now you might think, 10 euros, so what? But wait, think about it. Multiply that by hundreds of rooms every single day of the year. We are talking about a massive boost to the hotel's revenue. That's a direct line to profitability right there. But here's the kicker. It wasn't just about jacking up the prices. He also increased the RevPAR by 6 euros. Remember what that means? It means he was getting more people to actually book the rooms at those higher prices. That is smart. That is what we call sophisticated revenue management. And it's a skill every top hotel exec has to have. Okay, let's talk about the big picture. Profit. In Azerbaijan, he took the gross profit from about 3.4 million to over 4.3 million. That's almost a million tazan increase. That is huge, and it tells you something really important. This guy isn't just a rainmaker who brings in revenue, he also knows how to manage costs. And that combination, that's the secret sauce of a truly great hotel leader. But it's not all about the money. A great leader's impact runs deeper. Take a look at this number. The Climate Analyze score. Basically, it's a report card for how happy and engaged the team is. And look at that jump, from 87.2 all the way up to 94.6. That shows a leader who knows how to build a great culture. And let's be real, happy teams give amazing service, which, surprise, surprise, leads to more profit. And that's the connection right there, isn't it? These amazing numbers we've been looking at, they don't just magically appear. They are the direct result of building, coaching, and leading fantastic teams. So what's the secret? How would he do it? Well, the resume actually lays out his playbook, a clear 5-step process. It starts with hiring, yeah, but it goes way beyond that to training, coaching, mentorship, all the way to encouragement. It's about investing in people. That's how you take a group of employees and forge them into a team that just crushes it. And this chart here, it shows that evolution perfectly. Look at the difference. As an operations manager, he was focused on something specific, like getting a new Hilton ready to open. Super important, but focused. Then as general manager, he's responsible for the entire P&L. He's creating the strategy for the whole hotel, and he's mentoring other leaders. That's the leap from being a great manager to being a true visionary. And it's not just him saying he's great, right? These awards, this is outside proof. This is third-party validation. In the hotel business, reputation is everything. So when you win something like Best Performance Hotel, it's like a giant stamp of approval. It tells everyone, guests, your team, future bosses, that you are absolutely at the top of your game. Okay, let's take a step back and look at the whole picture. We've seen the top-notch education, the world-traveling career path, the hard numbers, the leadership style. So what's the magic formula here? What are the key ingredients that make this resume so incredibly powerful? This right here might be the biggest lesson of all. It's the classic show, don't tell. Look at the difference. Anybody can write managed budgets on a resume. It's fine. But this resume says demonstrated superior fiscal acumen, and then proves it with things like achieved a €10 ADR expansion. See the difference? It's not just saying you did it, it's showing the result. It's a total masterclass in communicating your value. When you boil it all down, this whole career story rests on 3 powerful pillars. First, breakthrough leadership. How do we know? That awesome team climate score. Second, superior fiscal acumen. The proof? All those revenue and profit numbers we saw. And third, strategic road mapping. The evidence, the awards, and the successful hotel launches. See? Every single claim is backed up with cold, hard proof. So, after all this, what's the big takeaway? A great career isn't just a list of jobs you've had. It's a story. It's a powerful narrative. And what this resume shows us better than anything is that you are the author of that story. You get to write it. So the real question to leave you with is, what story is your career going to tell?